Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young blacksmith named Arjun. He was talented, hardworking, and passionate about his craft. Arjun could shape iron into beautiful tools and sculptures, and his work was admired by many. However, there was one thing about Arjun that everyone noticed. He loved to show off. Every time he made something extraordinary, he would gather the villagers, boasting about his skills and achievements. A neighbor's lesson. One day, Arjun completed a particularly beautiful iron sculpture of a horse. He called the entire village to see it and said loudly, "Who else in this village could create something so perfect? My skills are unmatched." Among the crowd was an old farmer named Raghav. He was known for his wisdom. Raghav looked at the sculpture, smiled, and said softly, "It's indeed beautiful, but do you know the loudest drum makes the emptiest sound?" Arjun frowned, confused. "What do you mean by that, old man?" Raghav simply replied, "Let your work speak for itself. True success doesn't need to shout, it shines in silence." Arjun's reflection. Although Arjun brushed off the comment, those words stayed with him. That night he couldn't sleep. He wondered if he had been focusing on gaining praise and improving his craft. The next day, Arjun decided to try a new approach. He continued working diligently, but stopped calling people to admire his work. Instead, he focused on perfecting his craft quietly. Months passed, and the villagers noticed something different. Arjun's work had become even more beautiful and intricate. Though he wasn't inviting people to see it, they came on their own. His reputation began to grow, not only in the village but in nearby towns. People came from far and wide to buy his creations. One day, a wealthy merchant visited Arjun's workshop. The merchant was so impressed with his work that he offered to sponsor him, enabling Arjun to showcase his creations in big cities. When the villagers heard the news, they congratulated him. Arjun humbly replied, "Thank you, but all I did was focus on my work. I realized that true success doesn't need to be announced. It will attract the right people at the right time." Moral of the story: